Right now, I'm going to show you how to use the Airmoto Smart Air Pump. We're going to fill up this tire. It is completely deflated, 0 PSI. We're going to fill it up completely and see how this actually works. So first, I'm going to go briefly over the machine. Here you've got your keypad. Up top, you've got the hose that you will be using to connect to whatever you're working on, of course. You've got a light, you've got the charging port, and then you've got the attachment where we'll screw that hose here in 1 second. So first, to turn it on, you just press and hold the power button for a few seconds and it powers up. Now on this little keypad here, the top button, there's a U, and that's for units. So you can cycle through your different units wherever you are, whatever you're comfortable with working. If you want to work with PSI, bars, whatever you're comfortable with, you can cycle through the different units. Bottom here, you have your different settings. So if you want to do a car, a motorcycle, a bicycle, and as you see, as we're cycling through these, it's just changing the PSI that you're working with. So it's just a quick way to get that PSI where you need it for whatever you're working on. And then there's a custom one. So here for this tire, I need 36 PSI for it. So to go ahead and do that, we are going to take the tube out here, which is very compact. I like that it's all together here. Once we get the hose out, we will attach it to the top of the machine here, to the air pump, and then we will attach it to the car here. But first, I want to show you that this tire is completely deflated. So I've got my manual tire pressure gauge here, and as you can see, it is not registering anything. That thing is not popped out at all. So it is completely deflated. So we'll screw in the top of our hose here, and then the other piece will connect to the actual tire here. So we'll just screw that on. Now once it's on, if there was any PSI, it would be registering here, but as you can see, we've got 0. So it's not registering any PSI from the tire as well. So we've got a good connection there. Another thing of note is that there's a button here on the side. It's a deflate button. So if you press and hold that, it will release air from the tire. Now, while it's not registering anything, there is still a little bit of air in there, but it's not enough. This tire is completely flat. So I could keep deflating it until it's pretty much just sitting on the ground there. But let's go ahead and get started here. So we set it to the PSI we want, and then you just press the power button in the middle, which is the start button. You don't hold it, you just simply press it and let it do its thing. Oh, I took too long talking, it powered off automatically. So all right, PSI 0, we want it at 36. We can set it down here and just let it work. Oh, so there we go. It made it to 33 and then it has ran out of juice. So not sure if this is meant to really fill up a tire from, completely deflated to full, but it made it pretty close there, and actually I only need 35 PSI in this tire. So let's go ahead and check it here. So you don't want to touch this piece with the yellow tape around it because it is hot, so you want to give that some time to cool off. But I'm just going to disconnect it here from the tire, and then we'll check it manually with our PSI gauge, and we shall see if it's actually true that it got it to 33 PSI here. Yeah, there we are. So my manual gauge here is reading closer to 35. So I'm really happy with that, maybe 36 even. So, I'm fairly impressed with that. I really did want to test its full capability there. So it will inflate a tire pretty much from flat. Kind of depends on how much PSI you're looking for. I think this would be a great tool to have in your car or have handy just to top off the tires there if they're getting a little low, especially if you're in an area where the temperature varies, hot to cold, you'll tend to lose some air. So there you go, that's how to use the Airmoto. It does come with attachments to use for sports balls and different things like that. If you like other appliances and around the house things, check out this video next. Feel free to like and subscribe if you like DIY. My name is Drew. I'll see you in the next one.